Whenever I describe my experience at the Washington program, it's a bit of a pinch me moment. I was working a full-time internship and taking classes at night, and I think the value in it is that yes, you're doing these experiences, but it's all taught and conducted at a CMC caliber.
The Washington program at CMC is unique because our school does put a huge emphasis on responsible leadership, and not a lot of other colleges have that mission. So when you combine the values that CMC is ingraining in us in Claremont, combined with students' drive to serve others and give back to their communities, the Washington program becomes this incredible opportunity to bond with a cohort of other students who have the same values as you and want to go into similar careers as you.
To understand the fields that they might want to pursue for the rest of their lives, and to give them a chance to understand what it is like to be in that office, to be in that conference room, and to be at that panel that they might be heading in, the next 5 or 10 years.
The first day of my DC program internship on Capitol Hill in Congressman Jerry Weller's office was September 10th, 2001. My second day was September 11th. We spent the rest of that tumultuous, unforgettable semester getting to have a front row seat to America's historic response to the greatest attack that had ever occurred on her shores.
I went directly from working for Jennifer Dunn to working on a congressional campaign. When I graduated, I went almost directly back to Washington to work on Capitol Hill for the Speaker of the House. And then I decided to run for office myself.
It was an incredible education in how democracy is bound with transparency and how conversations could be held in good faith, especially when everyone has access to that table. That experience and the weight of that experience was a gift I received through my CMC education. And that's what makes CMC's Washington program so unique.
As a full semester intern, either in the spring or in the fall, you get a chance to work on longer projects, honestly work on more interesting projects, more likely network and connect with your peers and your coworkers more, and build longer term relationships. You truly are no longer an intern, you're a junior member of that staff.
The one place outside Claremont where I'm most likely to run into an alum of CMC is in front of the Longworth House office building. Not only do CMC alums work within the Capitol complex, but they work for a number of organizations that lobby Congress, that have business in Congress.
When you're actually in DC, getting to see all the changes happening around you, taking the metro with people who are doing important work, I think that really puts into context what is going on around you and trying to figure out how you can better participate in this large system, as well as just giving you opportunities to network and figure out what else you can get involved in, what other opportunities may be there for you.
It kind of has its pioneer roots in professors flying back to Washington, sort of the famous anecdote of when the program got started. They were teaching in Claremont and in DC and sort of flying every week.
Everything that I was learning about, whether they be understandings of leadership in different office or federal environments, or just an understanding of our Congress and the ways that budgets were passed or not passed. Taking classes in DC made all of these materials feel so much more relevant.
I had such an excellent experience on the Hill, and I realized that what I'm passionate about is environmental policy. And since, due to the program and the connections I made, I was able to return to DC the following summer and really start to develop my professional career before even leaving Claremont. So I am really grateful to the Washington program for helping me realize what I care about and what I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
As much as I've seen new classes come in, there still is, I think, a profile of a CMC student. A student who's intellectually curious, someone who's engaged in the world. There's just really nothing like the Washington program. And I think it still serves that vital role that's part of CMC's mission as much today as it did in the spring of 1998.